Hello friends, my name is Ritisaj. Have you ever faced difficulties in making your HTML CSS based website responsive? Today here I have a solution for you. I'm going to introduce you with Bootstrap. Bootstrap consists of columns and rows. Just you have to install Bootstrap to your document and you have to apply few classes to your element and your website is going to behave responsive. No matter in whichever device you are going to preview your website is going to behave responsive. Whether it's a very large screen like desktop or it's a small devices like your tablets or very extra small devices like your mobile phone. Your website is going to look amazing in all the devices. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can apply Bootstrap to your web pages. Before we start, let me show you up the preview of document which we are going to create in this tutorial to understand the Bootstrap grid system. See here in this page, the first row consists of full width as Bootstrap works on rows and columns. In a single row there are 12 columns and in my second row I have 2 columns which occupies the equal width. The classes I have applied like 6 by 6. The total comes to 12. And in the third row, I have classes like 8 by 4. The total should always be 12. 8 plus 4 is equal to 12. Now, feel the difference when I will collapse my browser's window. The first one was medium-sized desktop view. Now, when I am collapsing it more, here is the breakpoint. See, my 2 columns has been converted to single column stacking one on the top of other for my second row. And first row is still maintaining the full width. But for my third row, it is still maintaining the same proportion 8 by 4. No matter how much smaller the screen is. As I have given classes like for my tablet view, full width, and for the third row, I have given classes like 8 by 4 for tablet view also. So this is the personal preference of yours, how to apply your classes. You may make it stacking one on the top of other for smaller devices screen and you may maintain the same classes even for smaller screen devices. Now, no matter how much I will collapse my window, it will behave like the same 8 by 4 for the third row. Now, this may be the smaller devices like mobile. No matter how much I collapse my browser window, the proportion is going to be maintained and the web page is going to behave responsive. Now to understand Bootstrap more clearly, let me show you a pictorial representation of diagram which I have created for you. See here, there are 12 columns in the first row and in the second row I have 8 by 4 and in the third 4, 4, 4. No matter how wide our columns are, the total of all should be 12. 8 plus 4 is equal to 12. 4, 4, 4. Here I have 3 columns. The total is 12. 6, 6 is equal to 12. Now, just for the large devices, I have to apply the class dot call dash lg. Here I have used dot call dash md, which is for medium devices desktops. Here it is. Now for small devices like tablet, we have dot call sm And for the phones like mobile phones, our dot call dash access stands for extra small. This is for smaller, this is for extra smaller. So now let's try to do this thing practical. Let's get started. Here I have already opened up Adobe Dreamweaver CS6 and the document on which I am going to work. We can use any code editor software and any of the doc type. I am using doc type HTML5. And here I am with some of my basic content. I have a header tag, opening and closing. Inside that I have few images and a content. There is no harm if you will have div tag instead of header. But I found it better to have HTML5 tag instead, as it is the head of document. Now, secondly, I have div. Again, I have one image and some content. Let me show you up this much. See, my document looks like this now. Now we will distribute this document in Bootstrap grid and make it responsive. To install Bootstrap in your document, you have to go to official website of Bootstrap. The official website is getbootstrap.com. Here it is, getbootstrap.com. Now, here I have a call to action button, download Bootstrap. But before downloading, you can also customize your download. See here, I have so many CSS rules attached to this document. As Bootstrap is not limited to its responsive utilities, it is having so many other functionalities too. But I suggest you not to customize it and download it as like. We can customize later after downloading, as that download will be the safe copy for us for further use also. If once it is customized and downloaded, we won't have this CSS installed in that document. So let me again go to home page. Here I have call to action button, download Bootstrap. Let's click. Now again it gives us three options. We can download Bootstrap directly, we can download source, or we can download SASS. This will give you very lesser of files, but I suggest you to download source code. This will have some extra files too. Since download has been finished, now you will find this file in your downloads folder. Here is the zip file. Let's just extract this zip file. Let me open up this folder. Now in this you will find various files. But this folder is the heart of Bootstrap, dist. When you will direct download Bootstrap, this will download dist only. Let's open this folder, dist. It contains three files, CSS, fonts, JS. I want you to copy these three files and paste it on your local folder. This is my local folder. I have already pasted up this file. Now, when you will open CSS folder, you will find bootstrap.css, bootstrap.min.css and some other files too. Just .min is the minified version for bootstrap.css. Now we will link up this file to our document. Let us go to our editor. In my case, it's Dreamweaver. So let me go to Dreamweaver. Now in the head section, we will go and browse the file. Link rel. It's a style sheet. Type text /css href. I'm browsing bootstrap.css. You can also browse bootstrap.min and attach that file. Let's save up. See, this bootstrap.css is attached to our document now, as it is having several classes. But we will use responsive classes for now. In this tutorial, you can also add your custom CSS file if you want for your web page. Now, for the header, I want it to be full width, no matter whatever is the size of screen. So, let me apply class to header row. As Bootstrap works on row, inside row we have columns. First, I would like to apply header class row. Now, let me have div class call dash, as I am targeting medium size desktop. So, md dash, I want my header to be full size. So, md dash 12. As it works on 12 column. So, for header, simply I will specify 12. Now, for my second div, I want it to be 2 column. So, let me apply first class to this div row, as it is going to appear in another row now. Now, to make it 2 column, I will apply classes like 6, 6. Let's see. Div class is equal to call dash, as again I am targeting medium size desktop, md dash 6. Let me close this div. So this is the first column. Let me write some comment to make the things more clear for you. Start of column 1. Now this will be the end of column 1. Now let's have our second column in this row. This is the end of our row. Now inside row, I have column 1, which is having md6 class. Let me copy this and paste it again. Now, to this, I want to make it start of column 2 and end of column 2. Now, what I mean is, I have 2 columns. Both are having class of md6, md6. The total for both of is 12. One is column 1, another is column 2. Before previewing it up, I want to give some background color to it so that things will be much more clearly visible to you. For understanding this, as I have told you, I can have my custom CSS file also, but I am using internal style rule. Style background color . Again, let me have background color for column 2, some different background color. Just I am having background color to make the things more visible. Now let's preview our document. See this, the first row is full column width, and for the second row I have now 2 columns. And when I will collapse my window, it will behave responsive. Let me collapse it slowly. You can see it is maintaining the 2 columns, the second row. And the first one is full width, so it is having full width. But there will be a breakpoint when both this column will stack on one on the top of other. Let's see. See, here I have the breakpoint. This breakpoint is for smaller devices like tablet. As for the medium desktop view, we have given 2 columns, but it is going to behave like this when we have tablet view, or when we collapse more, same will be the behavior, one on the top of other. But I may want to behave them in 2 columns, even though I will preview it up in smaller screen devices. Let's have class for that also. Let me go to source code. Now just after call-md-6, I will apply class for my tablet view, call dash, as tablet view is the call dash sm, call dash sm dash 6. Again I want to have 2 columns in tablet view also. Let me apply the same class to another column also. Call dash sm dash 6. Let's save up. Let's preview now, or let me refresh this page, as this is the tablet size. The moment I will refresh, let's see what happens. See, the moment I refreshed, I have 2 columns in tablet view also. Now when I will collapse it more, again there will be a breakpoint. Let's see. See, here I have breakpoint. Now this breakpoint is for extra small screen devices, mobile devices. Here I have extra small devices for phones. Now let's apply class dot call dash access to it. So let me go to source code and apply this class for this extra small devices. Just after this 2 classes, let me apply another multiple class. This is what we are applying, multiple class to this element, call dash xs dash 6. Same let's have for column 2 also. Call access dash 6. Let's save up. Let's refresh in this preview itself, which is for small screen device. See, the moment I refreshed, I have 2 columns for this type of preview also. No matter how much I will collapse now, it will maintain the 2 columns. First one is again the full width. It is maintaining the full width. Now you are not bound to have your classes like 6 by 6. You can distribute to any of the number your columns, but the total should be 12. You may distribute it like 8 for the right side and 4 for the left side. That will also give you 12. Let's have practical look. Let me have another div. Let me have some content for it. Let's copy it, paste it. Let me have p tag as it's a paragraph. Yes. Just I'm balancing the p tag which I have not copied. Opening p, closing p, opening p, closing p. Now again let me have another div. Opening and closing some dummy content again. Now as again I want this div to be in next row. So div class row. So that will generate new row. Now again let me have div class call. First I am targeting the desktop view dash medium size desktop view MD dash 8. This time I want it to be wide by 8. Let me have this class for small device and extra small device too, as we have done earlier. Com dash extra small 8. So for all the devices I am maintaining size to be 8. Just let me copy this class and apply it to my another div. I will change the figure only from 8 to 4, as I want to maintain the total to be 12. 4, 4, 4. Close this div. So here is div class row opening and closing. Here is div class column 8 opening, closing. Div class column 4 opening and closing. Now let me give background color also, as default background color white may not makes things easy to understand. Style background color same for the another column also. Style background color. Let's save up. Now let's refresh. See, now my third row consists of two columns. One is wide by 8 second column is 4. The total is 12. As I have applied class for all the views, small devices, extra small devices and medium size desktop devices, so it will behave in 8x4 till the end. Let's collapse it. It is maintaining the ratio 8x4 no matter whatever is the size of screen. Till the end. So you can have 3 columns in row also, but the thing is the total should be 12. No matter in whichever number you divide your column. You may want second column to be more wider than both other two. It's totally your preference. Now, you might have noticed when we are trying to collapse our window, the image is not behaving responsive. Images are of same size. Just to make images behave responsive, we have to apply a class to these images. Let's see which class is that. Here is my image. Let's apply class img dash responsive. Let me apply same class to another image also. Class img dash responsive. Let's save up. Let's refresh. Now when we will collapse our window, focus on this both images. They will also increase or decrease their size along with the screen size. See, with the screen size, they are also getting smaller. So they are also behaving responsive now. Let's also apply this class to this image on the top and to logo also. Let's save up. Let's refresh. See, this is what I wanted to show you. When I applied class responsive to this image, text has shifted towards the down. I may not want to view it like that. So for that, I will apply another class to it. Pull left. Let's save up. Let's refresh. So now image has been pulled to left. This was the class I was trying to show you. That's why I have not applied it earlier. Now when we will collapse our window or browser, this will also behave responsive. See. There are further more things you can do with images. There are some more classes too, but I will discuss all them in my next tutorial. So, this is done, friends. If you like this video of mine, do thumbs it up. And if you want to learn these subjects directly from me, do contact me. And do not forget to subscribe me. Have a good day. Bye-bye.